Hi, I'm Tasha from fitnesswonder.com and welcome to your core circuits with push-ups workout. Warm-up is 3 minutes long. The workout itself is about 15 to 16 minutes, and that includes 2 core circuits with rounds of push-ups along with a push-ups finisher. Your cool down is about 3 minutes long. For equipment today, all you need is a mat. I'll show you some modifications along the way, but before we get started with warm-up, I wanted to chat with you about a couple of options to help us continue offering our free amazing workout content. Option number one, you can join our Fitness Blender channel membership on youtube.com and gain access to some of our exclusive workout videos along with some of our 5, 10, and 30-day challenges. Option number two, you can become an FB Plus subscriber on fitnessblender.com and gain unlimited access to all of our exclusive workout videos, training programs, and all the subscriber-only features that we have to offer at the best price. I hope you'll consider these options, but for now, let's go ahead and get started with our warm-up. Warm-up is 3 minutes long, 30 seconds per exercise, no rest between exercises, and no repeats. Go ahead and join me on the mat. This entire workout is on the mat, so shoes are optional. Maybe you want some socks because you have cold feet. Totally fine, but I'm going to keep my shoes off for today. Let's get into a nice comfortable seated position. Doesn't really matter how you sit. We're going to start with some shoulder rolls. Let's explore. Bring those shoulders up to the ears and forwards, just loosening up any tension that you might have in your neck. Get started with that deep breathing. Ooh, and neck is kind of tight. Pause here and just switch the direction of your roll, so up and back. Super quick warm up and activation. And then we just go right into our core work, right into our push-ups practice today. Hopefully we'll get about 50 push-ups by the end of this workout. Let's come to hands and knees. We're going to thread the needle. Right arm comes in between the space that the left arm and the left knee has made, and then it rotates up to the ceiling. Knees are right underneath of those hips. You're lowering that right shoulder to the ground. Yep, that's an elbow pop. Using the ground as a leverage to just get a nice little stretch along the posterior part of the shoulder. Oh, that feels really good. We're just going to switch. Left arm is reaching. Drop that shoulder and rotate just as far as your range of motion will take you. I know for me, especially if I'm working out first thing in the morning, any kind of thoracic rotation, it's not that much. That's okay. I need to be warmer to be a little more mobile, and that's okay. We're going to stay hands and knees for bird dog. Just think opposite limbs here. So we'll start right arm, left leg, lifts up, nice straight line. Lift it up, body height, keep a little tuck in the pelvis, and switch left arm, right leg. Try to avoid letting the belly sag to the ground every time you lift. You want a nice straight line with the body, toes point down towards the ground. Get into a rhythm with your breathing. We're going to come into a full plank position. You can take those feet a little wider if you need to. Hands right underneath of those shoulders, pop it up, hold it for about 3 seconds, and then we lower down to right above those kneecaps for a modified plank. It's a little break. We're back up, we hold, and we release. Take this at your own pace. We have a couple revolutions. We got to get the chest and triceps awake. There are a lot of push-ups coming. A few more seconds here, and then we'll flip it over onto our glutes. Take a seated position. Coming into our modified boat, heels stay down, lean it back, palms face, and from here we alternate lifting our legs up, shins become parallel to the floor. Little tuck in that pelvis stays here. We're not rounding out, but chest is proud, but we just got that slight little tuck to engage the core. Quick 30 seconds off is coming before we go into circuit number 1. Quick 30 off. We have 3 exercises, 30 on, 10 off, 2 times through. But at the end of each round, you'll get a quick 15-second transition before 45 seconds of push-ups. During those 45 seconds, we're aiming for about 10 reps. We'll see what happens, right? And don't worry, there's so many options for those push-ups. Make sure you review the write-up, and I will verbally talk you through them as well. Let's bring the soles of those feet together for our full butterfly sit-up. Closer the heels are, the harder it is. We lower it down to the ground, arms tap the ground above your head, raise it up, tap the floor ahead of those feet if we can. We're raising and lowering with control. Those arms are leverage to help you get up, but we're not using the momentum of the swing to get up. I'm just changing the position. This is all core. So play around with the positioning of how close your heels are to your glutes to see where it might be a little bit easier for you. Mine aren't even that close. 10 seconds off. We come to a hollow hold. Hold it for 3 seconds, and then we abduct arms and legs so they come open. Head, chest, and shoulders lift, palms face. We hold, and then we open, drawing an X. Play around with your range of motion for your X. 3, 2, 1, and open. If that is too much, yes, you can always lower those legs. Raise at an X, raise at an X, but try to keep the head, chest, and shoulders lifted. Arms can even come by your side, and we X from here. And roll it on over, forearm plank. Very straightforward. Come on down to those forearms, elbows right underneath those shoulders. Tuck those toes under, little tuck in the pelvis. Shoulders away from the ears, gaze is about 6 inches ahead of those fingertips. Maybe even 1.5 feet, but we're not craning the neck. Deep breath in, exhale. Even though we're bracing, you're still breathing. Your option would be to lower those knees towards the ground. You're right above the kneecaps. You're still engaging the core here. We're going to get a quick 15 seconds off before our first round of push-ups. 15 seconds, think about what variation you want for your push-ups. You have 45 seconds. We're aiming for 10 reps. If you don't want to count, you don't have to. Just fill the 45 seconds. It's totally fine. I'm going to show you a bunch of options. You can be on your toes, chest between thumbs, comes up. Elbows are back at that 45-degree angle. You can drop right above those kneecaps. Nothing changes there. You just dropped your knees to the ground. You can give me a combo. Lower down on toes, then drop the knees, push up. That's a nice progression if you're not quite ready for full. So I've done 3. I guess I got 7 more. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. I think that was 7. 2. I'm going to stop because we go right back into our core. Look at that. So now we are at our full butterfly sit-ups. I know. You're like, you didn't warn me about that. I just didn't want to tell you quite yet. So yes, if you reach your 10, you can just roll into a nice recovery before we go into the next round. Oh, that was kind of mean. Kind of regretting that. That was fun, wasn't it? You're like, no. 10 seconds. Well, if you read the write-up, you knew. I mean, there's going to be a water break after we go through this again. Hollow hold. 3 seconds, and then draw your X. My arm X is not that big. The wall's just in my way. And if I turn completely to the side, it's kind of hard to tell I'm making an X. Use your options. If you need it, you take your little break. You come back up. X, X, or you can X, place them back down. There's so many ways to do this. Forearm plank. The mat's already getting sweaty. Hold it up. Lower those glutes. So take them from here. Draw them down. You still got a pelvic tuck. But you should feel the core engage. 360. Lower back, abdominals, hip flexors. Your quads are on. They're not just hanging out. Quick 15 seconds. We do push-ups again. Think about what variation you want to do. You can also go to a stable inclined surface. Practice on toes. You just take some of that pressure off of the upper body. You can go to a wall. Remember, we're aiming for 10. whatever variation you like. I mean, I have so much time left. That's why I say you'll get at least 50. You can keep going. Shall we keep going? I mean, I'm giving you 45 seconds to do 10. So you can move pretty slowly. But if you're repping them out, why not get some more? Nice job. It's time for water break number 1. Press that pause button if you need a little extra time. I'll meet you back here. We got another circuit, same format. I'll see you soon. Welcome back from that first water break. We're on to circuit 2. 3 exercises, 30 on, 10 off, 2 times through. You still have those same push-ups intermission. So quick 15 seconds off before you transition into 45 seconds to get your 10 plus push-ups in. And yeah, there's no extra break after round 1. So you'll flip it back over to do the core work. Exercise 1 is a roll up. Legs out, arms above the head. From here, hands come right above those shoulders. As you are rolling up slowly, those arms extend up and above the head, palms stay parallel. Curl out the spine, round it out. Hands come back ahead of you, and then they tap the floor above your head. Reach and release. You can bend your knees here if that makes it a little bit easier. You can stay with a crunch and don't come all the way up to that seated position. Nicely done. Quick 10 seconds. We're going to stay on our backs. We're going to lift head, chest, and shoulders off the ground, and we're lowering the legs towards the ground. Feet above those hips. Reach up from here. Lower as close as we can. Keep the lower back on the ground. Bring them up, and then we're going to reach across. Cross, cross, both hands. Keep head, chest, and shoulders lifted. Lower. Reach up. Cross, cross. We can bend the knees for that lower. Makes it a little more manageable. Cross, cross, keeping knees right above the hips. Trying to give you all the options because we only have 2 rounds of this and it goes by pretty quickly. Forearm plank, seesaw. So come to your forearm plank. We did this in round 1 with our first circuit. Find your stable base, and then from here, rock forward a few inches and rock back a few inches. You'll get a little calf stretch here as well. Don't have to aggressively press back too far, but just a little bit past your point of neutral. Wee, this one's kind of fun. You put a wee with it, it's great. 15 seconds, we're going into our push-ups again. You can make note of your push-ups, write them down. Then you can add them all up, and as you repeat this workout, see if you can get some more, see if you can do different progressions. Remember, you're aiming for at least 10. And there's no extra break between these push-ups and round 2 of the circuit. Options, down, knees come down, press it up. Full plank, release, drop the knees, down, or you can stay right above those kneecaps. I believe that was 10. You have 15 seconds. I'm going to rep out a couple more, then I'm going to flip it over. We have our full sit-up. I said a few, but it was 1. I was like, it's going to take me a while to transition. Not really. It's like, I just don't want to do that many more push-ups right now, even though that is what this workout is. My arms were like, yeah, you need to save some of that for round 2. I'm like, okay, I'll listen. Nice and controlled. Staying here, leg lowers, cross, cross. Take your options as needed. Feet up, head, chest, and shoulders up. Release, comes back, reach, reach. That was a long time to be in this crunch position. So if you need to lower between reps, you can. Just come back up. It's a manageable interval of time. We can make it. Forearm plank, seesaw, last time. Quickly getting into position. Rock it forward, rock it back. There aren't too many alternative options here. You can always come back to knees down and hold your modified plank. Maybe you do 1, 2 seesaws, come down, hold for 1, 2. Always something for you. 15 seconds off. And guess what? We have push-ups again. Yes. I'm definitely going to make it to that 50. I know you are too. 45 seconds to get at least 10. You can fill the interval. I'm going to do a whole bunch of options here. I did 5 on my toes. Ignore all my joints popping. 5 on the knees. I'm gonna do I'll do a couple with a combo. Down and raise. Literally a couple. The buzzer's about to go off. Good job. It's time for our second water break. Press that pause button, but you'll be back really soon for our push-ups finisher. I'll see you soon. Welcome back from that second water break. We're on to our push-ups finisher. It's just push-ups, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds kind of off, 3 times through. For the off, we're gonna aim to hold a full plank. So yeah, it's a lot of time on those wrists, so please feel free to take a break if you need to, but this is it, and then we're done. Pick whatever push-ups variations that you wanna stick with that you've been doing for the entire workout. Feel free to continue counting those reps, 20 seconds. Or you can just fill it with movement, and that could be your goal. I'm gonna do a combination. I'm trying to get a lot of full push-ups in. And then when my form starts to falter and I can't really rep them out, come here. Okay, remember, hold it, full plank. And this could be full plank too. Knees can be down. You can bring them up. We're going right into round 2. Ooh, push-ups again. Oh my goodness. Tasha needed a break. Oh, she's back. Oh, the arms, they are quickly giving out. Hold that plank. Hold it. I know you don't want to, but that's why it's a finisher. Last 20 seconds. I don't care how slow these are. That's me pep talking myself up. I'm like, you can do these. Elbows back at that 45-degree angle. Shoulders away from the ears. Keep your form. Holy smokes. Stay there. I'm just quieting our beeps. We've got that quick, roughly 3-minute cool down. About 30 seconds per stretch. Oh my gosh. Shake it out. Maybe that's the first thing you do. You just rotate through those wrists, give them a little shake. We're gonna come into child's pose though. Toes together, knees apart, arms stretched out ahead. Just drop your head and your chest towards the mat. Feel that nice elongation through the lats. Oh my goodness. That's where I finally felt it. The finisher, I was like, oh, this is kind of painful. But it's a quick, fiery workout. As soon as you're like, oh, I don't know, workout's done. Bring it up. Whatever is comfortable for you. Up dog, cobra. Arms can stay nice and long. Drop those hips down towards the ground. And these are, it's like up dog, cobra-ish. It's just whatever stretch feels good for you here. You can come down to those forearms. It's totally fine. Elbows underneath those shoulders. Press it up. This is fine too. As long as you're getting a stretch along the interior part of the abdominals. And lower it down. We're going to take the right arm out to the side. I know this one is not everyone's favorite. Drop that right shoulder to the ground. Left leg rotates up and over. Press that right shoulder into the ground. Use the ground as leverage to open and stretch the interior part of the shoulder all the way through the pecs. Lovely, lovely. And then we transition to the left side. Roll it through. Left arm stretches out. Press it in. Flip. And you can also do this against the wall or a nice stable surface. So you'd be kneeling at the wall. Hand can come on the wall, and then you just rotate your body away from the wall until you have enough leverage to stretch. I'm hungry. Not that that's important to you, but just want to let you know. Back center, find a nice, stable position where there isn't any sweat. I tend to sweat a lot, so there's sweat even for this workout. Down dog. Press your glutes up to the ceiling. Press the ground away from you. Chest is in between those shoulders, heels towards the ground. Pull your glutes up and back. Press the floor away from you. Got a nice inverted V here. Oh, you can pedal out those heels. Nicely done. Release those knees back down to the mat. Come into quadruped, hands underneath those shoulders, knees under hips. A little bit of cat dog just to finish us off. You're going to exhale, round out the spine, separate those shoulder blades, chin to chest. Inhale, lower the belly, gaze up towards the ceiling. Exhale, separate and round. Inhale, gaze. Let's do one more. Exhale, round. Inhale, lower, gaze, and come back to neutral. Nicely done. Find a nice seated position. Let's take a deep breath. Inhale, reach up for the ceiling or the sky. Maybe you're outside. Inhale, reach, 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 and then exhale, lower it all down. That was a quick little burner. Please use this workout to benchmark your progress. Yes, for the core segments, but specifically for those push-ups. Push-ups are tough. It's a full body exercise. It involves a lot of core engagement, so they go hand in hand. So this is a fun way to practice your push-ups while also getting in some foundational core work. Anyways, my name is Tasha. I thank you so much for joining me, and I hope I get to see you again really soon. Workout complete.